What's up, EF? Happy May. We are here with 5 awesome new blends for this wonderful start of summer. We've got first another collaboration with Floodland. This is called Designed Together. This is made with massive amount of black and red raspberries. We've got a new blend of Seasons Past. This is a single punch-in barrel that was literally fits the definition of what Seasons Past is. A barrel that we forgot about, and then just a chance encounter during a blending session that made us want to package it as is. Up next, we've got Ghost Note Preserves with Triple Crown Blackberries, massive amounts of blackberries, big body from the Spell base beer. And then we've got Funky Blender Pluot, a great blend of Pluots from Palisade. And then last but not least, we've got Ghost Note Peach with organic Palisade peaches. All right, first up, we have Designed Together. This is our next collaboration with Floodland. This is Floodland's base Saison recipe with their yeast culture that we propped up on our side with massive amounts of some of our favorite raspberries. So this is about 6 pounds per gallon of raspberries that we used for this. I mean, you can just see it right there, it's ridiculous. What is fun about this beer is that even with the massive amount of fruit, you still get the base beer characteristics coming through, which is very crazy to me compared to some of our farmhouse beers that can get kind of pushed to the side when the fruit really overtakes the base beer. So this is a really fun one in that regard. It's sweet. It's almost the only acidity is coming from the berries, which is kind of nuts. So it's really refreshing, huge body, dissipating foam from those black raspberries. For whatever reason, those black raspberries just kill the foam. But this is a fun one for sure. So yeah, enjoy. Next, we've got a new blend of Seasons Past. This is a single punch-in that was aged for I don't know how long. It got lost in the shuffle during a tasting at the beginning of the year from barrels back in January. We stumbled across this punch-in. It was just buried deep, and this is kind of the epitome of what Seasons Past is. It's when we allow a base beer to age either intentionally or unintentionally longer than we normally would, just to see what the results can be. So this is a single barrel, single punch-in barrel that had aged for a very long time. But it's got an amazing aroma, super light on the palate. And it's sweet. I mean, it tastes sweet to me. It's nuts. There's no hint of acidic or any bad aging or oxidation flavors. It's just incredibly drinkable, complex. And there's a sweetness to it. I have no idea where that's coming from, but yeah, this is just a really good beer. Up next is Ghost Note Preserves with Blackberries. This is with Ghost Notes, our spelt farmhouse ale, made with Colorado blackberries, Triple Crown blackberries at a rate of over 4 pounds per gallon. What I love about adding the blackberries to the Ghost Note, which is just the increase in body that we get, not only from the stout, but also from the unfermentable sugar alcohols. Gotta love the color of these blackberry beers. They're really dark, but you can still see through them, and the clarity of it. I'm a big fan of that. Huge berry characteristics on the nose. Again, full bodied. It's almost kind of just coats your mouth. There's just so much body. Medium acidity, almost probably one of the less acidic blackberry beers that we've ever done. But just an amazing blackberry characteristic on the nose. This is a really small batch of this one. Big fan of that blend. Up next, Funky Blender Pluot. These Pluots come to us from Palisade, Colorado. Pluots are a hybrid fruit that are about 2/3 plum and 1/3 apricots, so Pluots. Apriums, just in case you didn't know, are 2/3 apricot and 1/3 plum. These look and taste very similar to a plum. So the funky blender in the base beer, we get some really complex esters from the different yeast cultures that we use, as well as the Pluot's at about 2 pounds per gallon. Plums and Pluots, they're just one of my favorite fruits to use. They're just they come across so distinctly different than just tasting them raw. And it's a great way of preservation, I think, to really capture the essence of the fruit, how we make our fruit beers. But plums are, to me, I think, the pinnacle of that complexity that we get from the aging process. Almost not sour at all. The sweetness that we're getting from the plums, I always love the foam stability of the plum beers. The sweetness that we get from the plums, the base beer was nice and lower acid as well. So this is just a great, easy drinking, but yet incredibly complex fruit beer. Last but not least, we've got Ghost Note Peach. This is made with organic Palisade peaches at a rate of 2 pounds per gallon. Peach beers are a great intro to sour beers that, like, we're here at our tap room right now. This is a fun one for people who have never really had sour beers before to try. So they get gently introduced to not only the acid, but they've got a very refreshing and gentle flavors from the peaches. So this is a very popular beer here at our tap. It's like 70 degrees outside today. The smell of these Palisade peaches just makes me think summer. This is just easy drinking, medium acidity, very refreshing, just a really fun beer with the body that's coming from the Ghost Note. So this one's, don't overlook these kind of these simple old school fruits that we've been doing, because this one's a keeper for sure. Cheers.